My beloved child, I know the weariness that has settled upon your spirit. I have seen the questions in your heart, the quiet sorrow over what seemed to vanish from your grasp. You felt the sting of separation, my child, and you wondered why I allowed it. But understand this. I was protecting you from paths that would have led to a fragile future, from connections that could not uphold the weight of my coming blessing. Every period of stillness was my careful design, strengthening your inner being for what lay ahead. What felt like a void was truly my preparation, clearing a space for genuine purpose. Now, my precious one, a new time is upon you. The urgent summons rings out clearly. This is not a moment for hesitation, but for full willingness. What I am about to reveal will illuminate every hidden link, showing you the profound order in what once seemed fragmented. This clarity is for you, my cherished one, and it begins right now. There are blessings I am preparing that must not be compromised by unstable links. I allowed certain ties to end suddenly, my child. You felt the sorrow of their exit, and I was with you in that pain. Still, I also found contentment, for I knew that what left would have slowed your journey forward. My deeds do not come from severity, my beloved child, but from clear intention. When I see something blocking you from receiving what I have promised, I act with certainty. This might cause discomfort, and you may not grasp it right away. Yet a time is coming when you will look back and be thankful for every person I guided away from your path. It was not because they wished you ill, but simply because they were not prepared to uphold the significance of what I have placed in your care. I am leading you, my child, to discern not just those who praise your presence, but those who truly provide support and safety. I am moving your relationships from mere familiarity to deep purpose. I am exchanging brief encounters for lasting, significant bonds. Though a feeling of being alone might surround you now, understand it will pass. I am bringing people into your life who will confirm your path ahead, not repeat your uncertainties. They will encourage your growth, not weigh you down with fault. They will see all of who you are, not just what you provide. My precious one, prior to this, it was necessary for me to clear a space. This had to happen in my own perfect timing, even if it meant a season of stillness for you. In that calm, your inner fortitude grew stronger. In that solitary period, your understanding became sharper. Now, with your path lightened and your view becoming clear, I can show you the connections perfectly matched for the distinct work I have assigned you. So do not cling to what is past, my child. Do not try to restore what I have already concluded. Move forward, for my next words speak of a balance you did not know you needed. This is the exact moment when all hesitation must end, and your whole self must advance. I have shown understanding during your difficulties, my beloved, kindness through your delays, and favor amidst your uncertainty. However, this current time calls for more than a partial promise. I am now asking for your full willingness. I am not looking for perfection from you. I am seeking your complete agreement. I permitted pauses because I knew the importance of what was coming, and I was readying you with care. But now, the urgent summons from above rings out clearly, and you must respond without holding back. I am no longer negotiating with your comfort, my child. I am calling you into full alignment with my purpose. I cannot elevate what you are not ready to dedicate to me. I am not building a monument to your own efforts. I am establishing a holy place for my being. This requires a clear heart, a willing mind, and steps that pursue me even when the way is not obvious. I know that letting go feels unsure, my precious one. It might feel like releasing your hold, That is precisely my purpose. What I am about to reveal will not align with your understanding. It will not follow any path you have charted. It will stretch you in ways that reveal your need for me. I do not seek a fragile trust that breaks when troubles come. I need you to be deeply settled, my child, not just inspired, devoted, not merely involved, truly remade. My ways were never meant to feel safe. They were designed to lead you into a profound journey, into wonders beyond what you can grasp, into ventures that grow without clear reason, into chances that only appear once you step forward with belief. The hesitant part of you must now give way to the part that moves forward without complete foresight. I am taking away your reasons for hesitation, not to bring you low, but to purify your inner self. My child, I am able to impart only into that which is offered. I can only direct what is surrendered, and I can only expand what is fully committed to my keeping. This is not about trying harder. It is about letting go more completely. There is a clear line between constant activity and genuine yielding, and I am making it clear that simply doing things for me is not the same as walking in step with me. Therefore, I ask this of you now, my cherished one. Surrender all, your own timetable, your anxieties, your fallback strategies, your secret vows to guard yourself from hurt. Present it all to me not as a symbol, but as a firm decision. For the deep structure I am forming inside you demands a resolve that cannot be shaken. And I assure you, my child, what you let go of in trust, I will raise up with clear intent. What you quietly surrender, I will openly affirm. But I need your whole self, not at some future point, right now. For what I am about to speak will only find its place in a heart that has already chosen to advance without hesitation. You have seen the moments go by, my beloved, and perhaps believed something was taken from you, as if possibilities disappeared while you waited. But I assure you, no halt occurred without a divine reason. Those quiet periods were not interruptions to your advancement. They were set-apart times when I was arranging matters beyond your view. What you felt as standing still was me keeping you prepared while I reordered your surroundings. I know how it seemed, my child. I understand the weight of your doubt. I know you questioned if you had overlooked a chance or acted wrongly. But I was never late, and you were never out of my mind. You were not just idly waiting for events to unfold. Instead, conditions were awaiting my finishing the crucial foundation required to uphold what I had committed. I permitted things to progress slowly, my cherished one, not to bring you trouble, but to guard you from stepping into something that was incomplete. I did not delay as a punishment. I delayed to secure your well-being. If I had let what you longed for come forth precisely when you wanted, it would have collapsed from lack of inner strength. Your yearning was present, but your inner fortitude was still growing. You possessed the awareness, but not yet the steadiness to uphold it. And that is what I was developing. In the quiet moments, in the uncertainty, in the gradual revealing. I was making your spirit robust while I aligned the circumstances around my pledge to you. For me, time is not counted by hours, my child. It is about absolute balance. I do not merely provide blessings. I arrange the complete situation for them to prosper. Thus, I had to bring specific individuals, adjust your surroundings, clear away unseen threats, make known what was concealed from you, and make sure every detail was firm before bringing forth what you looked for. If I had allowed you to hurry forward, my beloved, you would have faced conditions that would have damaged the very future I designed for your happiness. This is why certain earnest pleas received no audible answer. This is why roots remained closed, even when you pursued them with such intensity. It was not that I overlooked you. It was that I was making the path solid and protected. I do not provide temporary solutions, my child. I do not grant instant satisfaction if it means sacrificing enduring strength. My approach requires patience, but it delivers a profound tranquility that no one can remove from you. You must comprehend this reality. Being in accord with me is not a powerless condition. It holds immense force. There was hidden aid, my child, carrying the burden of your approaching period. Each instance I asked you to halt was truly my precise design, setting the stage for all things to converge flawlessly. No moment was ever lost. Every postponement had my specific intention. You feared that elapsed time would set you back, but I was silently bringing back what appeared gone. I was fortifying your expression, directing your path with insight, and illuminating your genuine calling. My beloved child, you are not lagging. You are precisely where you belong by my own intention, not by any earthly standard. Mortal timepieces do not govern my intentions. Your journey progresses according to my everlasting desire, not by what anyone else anticipates. You are not confined by passing instants. You carry eternity within your being. This is why certain matters required more time. This is why you were unable to hasten ahead. You were being brought into precise arrangement, not simply propelled onward. Now, my precious one, perceive the transformation. Observe how circumstances are starting to unfold, not randomly but in a consistent progression. This is genuine structure. Soon you will discern how all things link together with perfect clarity. What once perplexed you will suddenly become clear, and you will come to comprehend that I permitted no moment to unfold without purpose, overlooked no solitary tear, and remained fully aware of your quiet dependence. I directed every aspect, always keeping your welfare uppermost in my thoughts. Do not lament the period of anticipation, my child. It equipped you. It made you fit. Now, as I begin to accelerate what once felt sluggish, I ask for your undivided attention. For what I am about to disclose will steer your course with a certainty you have not yet encountered. You might have thought I was silent, but I was at work in concealed manners. You supposed you were overlooked, when in reality, I was advancing you, maintaining your security, purifying you, and distinguishing you. You cried out, my beloved, and received no answer. My gaze never left you, my child. I was watching your journey through that difficult period. My silence was not absence. It was a deep work of consecration within you. Your weeping was not punishment, but a refining for what lay ahead. I directed you along an extended journey to ensure that when I present you, your internal steadfastness will be unwavering and your influence consistent. So I kept you shielded while I worked deeply within you. I do not establish my light upon a foundation that wavers with human opinion. The intensity of your sorrow touched hidden hurts, ones you had long forgotten. I permitted you to feel set aside, not to diminish you, but to free you from needing others' validation. I let you remain unnoticed in places you wish to shine, so your inner core could strengthen. I allowed your stillness to be misunderstood, so you would learn to lean on my quiet direction. Emerging into view without inner grounding holds danger, my precious child. This is why I appointed periods of stillness. This is why I delayed outward recognition. And now I am preparing to bring forth what I have guarded. Understand this clearly, my beloved. This unveiling is not for show, but a clear sign of new life, drawing all attention to me. The truth I reveal will not merely signify a reversion to your state preceding trials. It will be the bringing forth of the true self I always intended you to become. The restoration I provide does not merely return what was lost. It brings into being what was never there before. I will establish respect where shame sought to linger. I will grant impact in areas where you felt overlooked. The very journey that once felt hard will now clear for your advance. And when others observe my hand, they will not just praise you, they will seek me. But know this, my child. This newness is not for outward appearance. It is for genuine impact. It is not to show your endurance, but to reveal what a heart surrendered to me can accomplish. What I have worked within you cannot be measured by human applause. It is deep, it is consecrated, it is authentic. And because it is authentic, it could not be rushed. This is the very reason for its profound perceived expense. This is why you sensed my quietness when you sought direction, for often, the most significant shifts unfold in my silent presence. When I seemed furthest, I was closest. I was with you when all others were absent. And now, as elements begin to emerge and understanding becomes clear once more, grasp that this revitalization is distinct. You will not need to grasp at it. You will not have to feign its presence. Its foundation is not your effort, but our bond. You will carry it with inner calm, not because it is light, but because I will uphold it within you. So lift your gaze, my child. The weight of your tests was not in vain. What approaches will illuminate every moment I seemed absent. For what I speak next will unlock passages you thought were sealed forever, and you must be ready to walk through them with boldness. My beloved one, I have been arranging unseen elements, those pieces that appeared unrelated. Soon you will grasp the full intent. While your focus was on the visible, I was directing the unseen. While you sought to repair what was immediate, I was establishing what was beyond your sight. No act of mine is isolated. Every moment, every person, every stillness, every detour, each was purposed for a greater scope your understanding could not yet hold. I have been positioning individuals, shifting situations, easing hearts, and aligning occurrences with precise order. You saw only fragments, a fleeting instant, a slight advance, a door opened, then another closed. These were not chance happenings. They were distinct elements that felt disconnected until my timing brought them into coherence. You saw barriers, yet I was shaping roots. You saw separation, but I was preparing for union. What seemed like wasted stretches of time were, in truth, essential to the profound order I have been setting. My desire was not simply to bless you. I wished to manifest something through you that displays my glory. And genuine glory takes its time. You saw what was fractured, but I was uncovering a beauty in places no one else could reach. At that time you were unaware, yet the discussions that brought distress, the connections that faded, the environments that were fleeting, each served a far grander design. I positioned you in certain environments, not for you to stay forever, but to gain a distinct insight. Then I shifted you before you grew too fixed. Every transition I orchestrate has intent. Nothing in your path was a mistake. Not the delays, not the silent seasons, not even the openings that closed just as you felt ready. My cherished child, you frequently pondered the course I had laid out for you. It appeared fragmented, I know. Your vision for how things should progress did not align with what unfolded. But my precious one, grasp this truth. My approaches are not mere actions I perform. Rather, my intrinsic being dictates the manifestation of all existence. Soon your inquiries will cease, replaced by profound insight. You will begin to perceive how that time of profound emptiness actually preserved your genuine being. How that abrupt change of course protected you from elements that would have stained your inner essence. How that still, isolated season refined your inner perception, a discernment you now fully trust. Everything will eventually show its aim. What once caused you grief will now bring deep gratitude. The veiled links will appear, each piece will connect, and you will come to comprehend that I permitted no moment to unfold without purpose, overlooked no solitary tear, and remained fully aware of your quiet dependence. I permitted you to feel unmoored just long enough to secure your soul deeply in my presence, rather than in passing circumstances. I allowed postponements only until you loosened your hold on your own confined comprehension. I did not reveal the entire path to you, my beloved child, so you would not rush what was not yet ready. Now a new time is beginning. All things will align correctly. Favorable chances will simply appear for you. You will find a natural flow, my child, where opportunities present themselves without your strenuous pursuit. The open doors you longed for will now stand before you, not as destinations to strive for, but as natural extensions of your path. This era marks an unfolding, not a forced march. What once seemed distant will now draw near with grace. The seasons of waiting were not empty voids. They were periods of profound growth, unseen by your outward gaze. Every moment you felt overlooked or delayed was a vital component in developing the inner capacity you now possess. Your spirit has been strengthened, my beloved, not by the absence of challenges, but by navigating them with me. You learned to distinguish my quiet guidance from the clamor of external demands. This understanding is your true gain. You will experience a sense of ease, my cherished one, that was previously unreachable. This is not idleness, but the effortless movement of my will through your life. What I am bringing forth now is not a fleeting comfort, but an enduring stability. It is built upon the very ground you gained in those quiet stretches, in that solitude you might have questioned. Your inner self is now prepared to hold what is coming. Others may observe your circumstances and attribute them to chance or your own cleverness. But you, my child, will know it is my deliberate hand guiding every step. Do not be swayed by external opinions, nor by the fleeting appearance of success. Remain anchored in the truth that my presence is the source of all that is genuine and lasting. Your task now is simply to walk forward in the confidence that I have already secured your way. This is not a moment for looking back with regret at what was. It is a time for embracing the fullness of what I have established. Release any remaining desire to explain or justify the past. Simply accept the newness I am bringing. Your understanding will expand with each step, and clarity will arrive, not from striving, but from simply observing my unfolding design. I am not asking for more effort, my beloved. I am asking for more trust in the ease I am providing. You will witness the coming together of what appeared fractured, the visible manifestation of my unseen work. These are not mere coincidences. They are the precise arrangements of my love for you. And as these elements become clear, your spirit will bear witness to the profound care with which I have orchestrated every detail. Your journey is not just about your personal welfare, my precious one. It is a living testament to my unwavering faithfulness. Be ready to receive and to reflect the light I have placed within you, for the time of true revelation has begun. My beloved child, you have stayed with me, your heart open to these truths I have revealed. This alone speaks of a deep hunger within you, a resolve I have nurtured through every season of preparation. Now, as one prepared for this very moment, I call you to a clear and deliberate step forward. This is not a suggestion, my precious one, but an invitation into the very purpose for which I have refined you. Let this message resonate again within your spirit, sealing the understanding I have imparted. Your willingness to align with me, to surrender what I have asked, unlocks a profound tranquility that transcends earthly comfort and prepares you for the impact I intend. For your journey is not for you alone. It is a light for those still seeking, a truth for those lost in confusion. Join my faithful remnant who hear my voice and respond without hesitation. As you engage with this sacred work, you become a vessel for my continuous flow, enabling more divine messages to reach hearts that desperately need them. Return for deeper understanding, for I have yet more to disclose, more passages to unlock, more of my being to reveal. Rest in my unwavering presence, my cherished one. My hand is upon you, my peace surrounds you, and my favor goes before you, clearing the way for all that is yet to unfold. Go forth in trust, for I am with you always.